I want you to tell me the very first things that you see and the very first impressions that you have as you begin to understand where you are and what is happening around you.
Beautiful colors. Like dragonfly wing colors. You see the dragonfly's wings in the sun, like those colors.
Like iridescent colors.
Iridescent colors.
Beautiful.
Everything's iridescent.
And can you see any form or just colors?
I see dragonflies and I see mushrooms.
Beautiful. Dragonflies and mushrooms. Do you see anything else?
I don't see like I normally see. I can just feel what
You can sense.
I can sense. I sense and with fairies, but there's with fairies who live close to the earth and they don't like to be seen. But I can tell that I'm amongst them because there are like flashes of this iridescent color and because of the way everything feels, it feels I'm just expecting something really. I'm just expecting something really beautiful to happen.
And as you look down at your own feet, what do your feet look like?
I don't have feet.
Do you have form?
I think I'm just some kind of a bumblebee or something. I feel round, like encapsulated. I don't know. I don't know if I'm a bumblebee. I'm something that.
So can you fly?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Very good. And do you feel male or female?
I don't feel like I have a gender, but I feel really free and I feel full of expression, like I'm flying with my beautiful wings, and there are these the light comes through the wings, and the light of sun just shines through my wings, and it's just beautiful.
And so, what are you doing here in this space today? What is happening today in this space?
I'm hearing that we're waiting for the fairy king to arrive today.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's excited. And excitement always looks like these flashes of iridescent light.
Wonderful. And so, are these fairies, are they connected to the earth?
I can't tell. I'm not sure because I'm waiting for the fairy king to come, so I can celebrate, and I can't tell.
So let's go to the time where the fairy king has arrived. Let's move there at the count of 3, 2, 1. Be there now. And you can tell me what is happening.
They came from the ground.
He came from underground, or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they came from underground, and they like to they like the mushrooms. Like that's a place where they enjoy being. That's where the mushrooms are, and they're very cautious. They're lovely, but very careful and cautious and alert about being seen and flying around like a kite, like a celebration kite, sort of celebrating their emerging and coming out. And
Do they come out of these underground places very often, or is this?
no,
Okay.
no, they don't. No, they're totally content underground. Totally. They're so happy there. They don't need anything or anyone. They're beautiful. There's I can't put words to them because they're not like 3-dimensional. They're it's energy. Their energy. So they're not like old-fashioned fairies from stories. They're energies, and that's why I'm so excited, because my iridescence is just like it's like a signal or a symbol of their beautiful energy. And they're celebrating a new earth. They're celebrating a new place that they can be, and they can be. It's enjoyable for them to be. They're celebrating their uniqueness and their light, and how powerful they are, but not in the way that the old earth understood, that the beings that walked the top of the old earth would understand, because we had forgotten how to see them. But now it's just like colors and just, it's just the feeling. It's so the feeling is, it's the feeling of joy. Without having to a beginning, a middle, or an end, or nothing dies. There's nothing like that. It's just joy and beautiful colors and light and energy. It's just beautiful.
So do they feel more safe coming to the surface in this new vibration, this new earth? Is there something about the old earth that made them want to keep themselves hidden?
Yeah, now they're saying that there's no difference between under the earth and above the earth.
Okay.
So they don't have to be anywhere in particular. Their energy and their light, like now they're going higher. Now this energy is lifting up higher, and now it's like dancing around and bouncing around, and it's up and down, and it's just showing out, like really just wow, energy and colors and light and beauty and joy and just colors. Just,
so are you able to connect with these fairy beings?
it's so much fun because they're so beautiful, and I don't have to do anything. I just enjoy it, and I'm nothing. I'm not anything. I'm just aware. I'm just aware. I'm just celebrating and feeling so happy. And just, it's like I'm laughing in light and colors and joyfulness.
That sounds beautiful. Can you ask these fairy beings if they have a message for you or a message for us at this time?
They're self-conscious. They got a little freaked out.
Oh.
I'm like, wait, don't go anywhere. Or go if you need to go. But they're just, well, they're happy that we're staying. Let's say stay. Just stay.
Stay on earth.
Stay with this beauty and joy and just love it. Just let it in and love it. And if I try to grasp it, it goes. I try to define it, or I can just love it. That's all I can do is just love it. I can't ask it, or it's just, they're saying it's just elemental. It's saying elemental. It's elemental. It's not up for review, or it's elemental, and it depends on my point of view. If I'm trying to define, I can't have it. It's a gift of source. It's a gift of God. It's a gift of the seeing of it is all that there is to it. It's a seeing of it, and that's the gift. It's the feeling and the joy. And that's the gift. That's fairies. Fairies are gifts of joy.
Beautiful.
And they have no reason. There's no reason for fairies. There's no reason. They don't have a why. They're just beautiful, white, that just moves and shimmers, and they are not, there's no beginning and no end and no reason. They don't need protection. They don't need anything.
Have these fairies been here a long time?
Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. They're so fun. They're an indicator of proximity to God. They're an indicator of real balance. They're the approach. They're like the heavens approach. These fairies they light up.
So when these fairies come up to the surface, do they do any activities? Is there any intention other than to just be?
They're saying they're indicator lights. They're like on your dashboard of your car. They're indicator lights. They indicate. They're vibrational indicators. So they're present in certain vibrations, and they are not known in other vibrations. They're indicators. And
Wonderful.
nothing has to be done. There's nothing to be done. It's just as vibration allows worlds and worlds and worlds and worlds are available. It's worlds and worlds.
Do they identify from being from any particular dimension?
So they're showing there's something HEI, high. They're saying high something, but they're showing that they Andromeda or something. So what they do is, like you see huge swarms of insects or birds or bees, huge swarm, and they move. And so these beings, these fairy beings, move like that in huge swarms, and they move through the cosmos. They move like in these huge swarms of beautiful light, and they just move. And they are like stardust that moves. That's shimmering stardust that's alive. That's life. And it's so full of energy, and the energy is so beautiful, and it's very powerful energy, and it has a purpose and a function, and I have no idea what it is. It knows that it moves like they're showing me like skates in the ocean, those big animals that have large wings, and they have that tail, and they can just swoop around, and they move like that. They're beautiful. And I think we think that there's some kind of celestial occurrence, but they're really these fairies.
So is there any more information that wants to come through in this space, in this scene with these beings? Do they want to share anything with us?
They're saying that we see them when dolphins are playing, and the light, the water and the light, that's them having fun. And I want to know where they're going. Where are you going? I want to go. Someone has to see. It's no fun if there isn't one who sees. That's the joy. They're there to create this beauty. And those have to see. And that's complete. The beauty and the receiving of the beauty is a complete circle. It's complete. And it's energy given and received. It's beautiful. And that's all. That's everything, but that's all.
I wonder if there's any wisdom that they can share for this time being on Earth, for humans right now on Earth. I wonder if they have.
Oh, we're so heavy. They were so heavy. So heavy. We're so slow. They're showing the bottom of our feet. They're showing like, I don't know, some kind of like blood vessels on the bottom of our feet or something that are just, they look like sludge. It looks like sludge, and it's so heavy. It's so heavy. And when I look up at the being, the eyes are down. The eyes are looking down like heavy and sad, and it's sludge, and it's like all the fun has gone away. There's no fun, and it's, there's a kind of a death that happens with the sludge, the death, and that there's no fun. So like now that figure is dissolving like sand. It's dissolving in like sand, and like just dissolving like sand. And now the only thing left of it is maybe where some of the feet are, and even that's going to disappear. And but still the energy of that down looking thing, there's still the energy there. And the feet are all like dark, and yeah, that's heavy and dark. And so that's because we walk heavily, and because each foot has killed, they call them crowns, mushroom crowns. We kill the crowns. We and the poison gets released into the feet as we kill these essences. The poison comes into the feet, and it's not like a punishment. It's just we don't know that we're killing. We're killing. We're just not aware. We don't see. We don't see. We just don't see. We're not seeing. It's hard to find a space to see. It's hard. There's like, they're showing me like there's a crust on the earth. The earth is a crust that we're now walking on top of. And the crust is a self-protection because we have so hurt. We hurt. And so to protect, there's a crust, and we're walking on this crust, and the crust is so much of our own doing. So it's hard to see. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. I keep seeing the dolphins jumping, and I see a seahorse, and I see a big whale jumping, and they're real. They see. They see. They shimmer. They shimmer.
So what can humans do to connect more with these beings? And
stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Stop it. That's why you're stopped.
Yeah.
Stop it. You have to stop it. Stop. Don't. Just stop it. Stop. Just stop. Stop. We stopped. 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 We stopped you.
They're
showing me that light, that shimmery light. That light. I don't know how, but I feel like they're showing like these beings like that are in the water, places where we haven't made crust, that the shimmer is still there, and they just keep showing me, it's mostly water. This is mostly water. Earth is water. Earth is water. Earth is water. It's water. Watch the light on the water. Watch the light on the water. Look at the dolphin. Look at the whale. Look at them jumping. Just watch. Watch them. They're playing. They play. They feel. They rejoice. They play. Their beauty. They don't have a reason. There's no reason. There's no reason. It's just beauty. There's no reason. Watch them play. Stop.
This is something we could all benefit from. Just observing and playing and releasing the structure of form and all of that.
When the dolphin comes to the surface, they come to the surface to pick up the light and carry it up and out and show us the light. And then they dive back down and they do it again and again. Look at the light, at the shimmer. Look at that. It's dancing. It's beautiful.
Is there any more information that wants to come through in this scene?
They're so happy. Light. Light is so happy. So happy. That's what it is. It's so happy. It's so beautiful. It's so happy. It's happiness. That's what it is. Happiness. Happiness. It's light. And light is always moving all the time. It's shimmering. Connecting. It wants to dance on water. And it's light from all over the place. Like these beautiful colors that are in the cosmos. It's come to just dance in all these different places. It's just beauty for no reason. It's 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 beauty for no reason. And look at flowers. Look. Look at what they make. Look at how beautiful they are. It's just beauty. Stop and look. Look.
So I want you to take that joy and that happiness and that beauty and light and the simplicity of just how beautiful it all is. And I want you to take that feeling and keep it in your heart. Put it inside your heart and keep it there. Feel the expansion of your heart in this moment. And we send gratitude and love to these beings for coming through and opening our eyes and our minds and our hearts. Is there any more information that wants to come through here, or should we move on?
Blessings. It's blessings. And peace.
Wonderful. So we're just going to disconnect from this scene, but not from the feelings or the joy. We'll keep that. But we're going to now drift and float. We're drifting and floating. On the count of 3, you will be there. 1, 2, 3. Be there now. And when you're ready, you can tell me what you sense, see, feel around.
A train car.
A train car.
Yeah. I'm on the ground of a train car. The floor. I think it's a train car because my leg moves back and forth as this thing moves. Feels like a train.
So you're on a moving train.
Yeah, it's my legs moving.
Are you alone?
I feel like I fell asleep in this train car.
Are you male or female?
I feel male. Now I look at my shoes, they're boots, kind of cowboy booty boots. I feel male. I've got a hat over my eyes. I've got it over my face. I'm lying down. My hat's white. It's over my face. I'm white too. I'm like I don't know, 40-ish.
And so where is this train going? It's just your
I was going to say it's going to hell, but I was like, well, let me ask somebody else. Where's this train going? And there's other guys there. And they said to me, yeah, you're the ones who told us we're going to hell because we're going to kill people. We're going to go kill people. It's heading west. It's heading west. It's going to indigenous territory.
Okay.
It's going to where indigenous people are.
Okay. And so is that the reason you're on this train? to go to the indigenous territory.
Yeah.
To kill people?
Something.
To take,
I'm there to take something from them.
okay.
That I want, and I'm ready to kill them to get it.
What is it that you want to take?
I can't see it clearly. It's some geometric shape that it's a sacred geometric object that, okay, now I'm seeing it's like I want to say tetrahedron, but it's more than that. It turns into this multi-dimensional star thing that is like so powerful that it just like, oh dear, it just, whoa, like it opens into this multi patterned star thing that's like, whoa. Oh fuck, it's whoa. Oh my god. Oh man. Holy moly, I don't know. Oh my god. Oh no. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god, there's no way.
There's no way to describe it.
Oh, there's no way I can take that. Oh my god. I I don't even I haven't even gotten there yet. I'm like, oh fuck.
So you
God.
so you don't feel like you can go there and take this object.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen.
So let's move forward in time. Let's move to when you get to your destination, when you get to this place. We can move there in 3, 2, 1. Be there now. And you can tell me what happens.
There are dead people in the train. I think the people that came with me are dead.
Okay.
And I'm sitting around a fire. I'm sitting around a fire with sitting on logs or sticks around a fire, and to the left of me is a woman, indigenous woman, and her eyes are very watery.
Okay.
And she's not like beautiful or anything. She's very, like, it looks like her hair's fall out, and she's, I don't know, she looks like she might be mentally unwell. I don't know, I can't tell. But she is, this object is appearing in the middle of the fire as if it's just floating there in the middle of the fire. So there's a fire, and in the middle of the fire, there's this object. It's like a multi-pointed star that it's many dimensions, it and it's just sitting there, and it's floating there in the middle of this fire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just looking at her and at it, and yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like, whoa. I can't figure out how I would get this out of the fire.
So was this the reason all of these men were on this train as well?
Yeah,
To take this
yeah,
object?
yeah.
How did they die?
I see they were shot with bullets. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was the only one on the right side of the car. They were all standing on the left side, and when the door opened, they got shot. They didn't see me on the back side of the door.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see who shot them. I don't know why I didn't get shot. I don't know. I'm just sitting now, almost like they were waiting for me to come and sit,
Okay.
almost like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then they also wanted me to notice I was wearing a white hat. Like, you're wearing a white hat, dum dum. You're you're not a bad guy, dum dum. You're wearing a white hat. So I'm kind of dumbfounded though, like, what the heck? And um and that there are colors, and like like the fire is making these little bursts of colorful flame around this thing. And they're saying it has origins in the Aztecs, that it's got these multi-dimensional principles, and it's made out of a series of prisms that are um, geometrically correlated to expand dimensions so that you can use this shape to shift and travel, and that you uh, this hangs in this space, has been in around this fire for a very long time, and that it shifts. It's a time traveling, shape shifting technology. It's a technology that uh, was came from further south. It came from Aztec technology, and uh, it's like more powerful than a nuclear bomb or an atomic bomb, or it's got more energy than any technology that modern has created ever. And it's completely uh, it's self-protected. It does not. It protects itself. It knows how to protect itself, and it's reminding me of a dream I had a long time ago about being chased by the government because I had this power that was strong enough to blow up the whole world, and and I was good, but the power of the planet the governments wanted this for themselves. And I had to keep it total secret. Like, if I told anyone that I had this power, it would be terrible, disaster. So I had to run, and I couldn't. I had to bury it underneath a form that no one would suspect that it's in. I had to turn into a meek being, shy, meek, nobody, so that the energy would not be seen or detected. And in doing that, I forgot that I was what I am, and I forgot where this is buried. That this, they keep wanting to call it a tetrahedron. I don't even know what a freaking tetrahedron is, but it's this geometrical thing that keeps, like, it keeps unfolding itself, and that it is, that's part of what the medicine is, that is wanting to come through, this power, this beautiful power. And then they're showing me also that when Jesus was here, that Jesus used this technology as well in part of his training, and he held that energy in his heart and his hands, and he could command that energy at will. And I'm holding it, but I'm not letting it out.
So does anyone have access to this technology, this tetrahedron, or is it certain people? I mean, is there just one of them, or can people manifest them if they so choose?
That lady that's sitting next to me on the log to my left,
Yeah.
she's a shapeshifter, and she's the keeper of it. She's a being herself. And it's not up to me. It's not mine, and it's not up to me. She jumps into my chest, the energy, and she jumped into my chest and disappeared in it. And she must be ready to come back out. I'm not in charge of it. I just know that it's the most powerful energy, and that it will change this entire planet. And I want to go back, and I want to let it out so she can. And she's so funny, because you would trip over this person and not think anything of them. They're so, like, non-exciting at all. But this person, this is the being that is the holder and the keeper of this power. And it's just been in my energy, it's been in my heart solar plexus, and it's just, I'm not supposed to do anything other than what I'm doing, and that is to let it now be what it is, and it's going to do what it's doing. It's intelligence. It isn't intelligent. It is intelligence itself. It's the healing power. It is the essence of reality, and it's its essence, and it is, that's what it is, and it is more powerful than anything ever this civilization can even conceive of, and so and it is a burst of enormous energy, like unbelievable energy. So it has been very specifically, deliberately buried in the most unlikely places, inside of people who do not think much of themselves, buried in them, because those people would never think to boast and think that there's something. It has been buried, and now it is not, it's ready to protect itself, because it is wanting to be the light that it is. And I don't know. That's more than I know of. I don't know how it does what it does. I don't exactly know. Well, I don't know how it works. I don't know.
So has this been used by previous civilizations on this planet?
Yes, yes, and other plant. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. Very many. It's yes, and um, yes. It's sort of, it's an energy source.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's an energy source. It's, you can do anything with it. You could make it, and it's got like energies, source code, frequency, diagram, plan things in it. Yeah, you could, I don't know. I think you can open it. It will, it's sort of like Russian dolls. If you open it, it turns into another one and another one and another one and another one. And it's, um, I mean, it's just incredibly like creative. It's
Mm.
hugely creative. So, um,
So I would say the Egyptians, would they have used this technology?
yes,
Yeah. And like the Lemurians, Atlanteans, have they all been able to access the same technology?
yes, it was misused.
Okay.
It's really powerful.
Mm.
It, the the being the beings who use it have to be, they say, integrity. It has to be used with the utmost integrity.
Mm.
And so when there's a breakdown of integrity, it has to hide itself. It could it could it could cause a disruption on a cosmic level.
What was the source of this? Where does this object, this intelligence, this energy, where does it come from? Where is the source of this? Where does it, how did the beings that were on Earth who have been able to use this technology, how did they know about it? Where did this come from?
They're saying far, far away. And when I keep hearing about Andromeda,
Mm.
They keep saying Andromeda. They're showing this beautiful light, colors and light. They keep saying Andromeda, um, and you know, the the beings that had this were isolated. They
Mm.
there were just them, and so there wasn't that kind of division and hierarchy, and each time it was used as like it was celebrated, um and now we have we've fallen out of that vibration. And
Mm.
so um this has a recalibration capacity, and it, it can recalibrate it's strong enough to recalibrate uh, the planet, and start again kind of energy. It can recalibrate. It's a powerful. I mean, it's so I can't fathom it. I
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. It's so powerful, but that's what it can do. It can change the vibration of uh, the planet, and Earth. Gaia. Gaia is also, um, I mean, she's showing me she's a sphere, but she's a geometric um, manifestation as well, and is this is part of her as well.
Mm.
It's she attracted this for exactly this reason,
Mm.
because as she's been unfolding and in creation, there has to be a balance and a check. If things are going out of balance, she has to have systems in place that will reset. And so she has kept the that in close proximity to her, so that when it's needed, she can uh, she can receive uh, the recalibration. And I think there's another thing that's similar to that in the earth, and that other thing has been holding a center of energy and balance in the earth that has kept her able to be what she envisioned in the beginning, and she is wanting to have the inner and the outer be more of a match, because it's hard to hold two worlds. And
Yeah.
so she is wanting to finally feel some kind of rest.
Mm. So this technology you mentioned with this lady that was the keeper of it when you were sitting at the fire, is this technology encoded in some of the beings that are currently alive on Earth?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. It's the same beings that have been, well, lots of them called to come, and also have been growing up with the planet as she's grown,
Mm.
have been here over and over and over, each time coming for the same purpose. It's to guide the energies and to be like the big brothers and big sisters of the energies and of evolution on the planet. And there's a way that those beings that are here now are looking forward to this recalibration because they've been meeting and realizing that the the imbalance is so uh, acute. They call it acute. It's so acute that it's like needing to get out the paddles and shock the patient, because the heart will stop beating if we don't shock the patient. The heart will stop beating, and we will lose the patient, and that's not going to be. We will not let that happen. So we will. Some people will not. There will be beings who cannot hold the vibration, but in order not to lose the patient, we have to shock. We have to let that energy balance, find a new balance. And it's even showing me that the tilt of the earth is going to shift slightly, because of this, because it's a big shock. And the Gaia knows, she's so powerful, and she knows how to stay in balance with that big energy.
Sure. Is this recalibration, this shock that is this something that's going to be taking place in the future? Or is this something that's already happening?
They're saying now, now,
They're saying
now, now. It's happening now on. It's happening now.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening now. You feel it's happening now.
Yeah.
It's happening now. Yeah.
And is that connected to what's currently happening on the planet with this virus and all these other things that are coming to light? Is that connected to all of that? Is that why this big shift is occurring? This big awakening? Is that connected?
They're showing me a funnel that goes down. It's red. It's a red funnel that goes down, and it it seems like it goes down and then it comes out. I'm not exactly sure. There's a red funnel, and it's all of the it's all of the yuck. There's a red funnel of yuck. And so right now I feel like that what they're saying is that, okay, that this moment is about trying to get some of the yuck out, so that this calibration can be most effective. And they're showing me, like, if you put some food into the refrigerator and you take it out, a soup, they're showing soup or something, you take it out, sometimes the grease has gotten hardened over the surface of the soup, and you have to break that in order to get to the soup. And they're saying that this time on the planet is like this hardening of the stuff that's yucky, and that now is a time that's collecting so that it can be funneled off. Actually, the earth herself does it. Kali does it. Kali will drink all the blood and the poison and will change the poison into medicine. But it has to be like gathered, collected, brought to a space, and then metabolized. So that's what's happening right now, is there's a collecting of all the yuck that can be then metabolized and and transformed.
So
and
this,
bam.
yeah.
Yeah. And then bam.
So you say they. Who is it that is speaking to us right now? Who is it that we're communicating with?
Jesus.
Hmm. Thank you for being here. We love you. We honor you. And thank you for your presence.
Yeah.
Hmm. Is there anything else about this technology and this time on earth that you want to share with us right now, Jesus?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's heart is this geometric shape. We are
Mm-hmm.
all made in this with this geometric capacity, which was my heart and my hands. It and everyone has this capacity, and understand that this is connecting us all. We are this. This is just an external representation of what we all are. There is nothing outside of us. But this is going to press the on button in many who don't know that this is buried in them. This is going to ignite the on button. And so after this big energy, there will be, if you've ever been to a car race and they say, start your engines, it's going to be start your engines, like the most powerful, energetic ignition that we have ever witnessed, ever. It is going to be being after being after being, creating this powerful, energetic ignition that is going to be the second wave of this first energy experience.
That's beautiful. So you're saying this energy is already within our hearts,
Oh, yes. Yes.
and so civilizations use this energy before on this planet. What what happened so that humans lost the ability to use this energy and this connection with their heart? What was it that occurred that stopped us being able to have this technology and this power?
It's a natural phase of expansion and evolution.
Mm.
The planet is alternately light and dark depending on when she is facing the sun. And for the sake of our knowing ourselves, we fell, we
Mm.
we and darkened, and we're sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
We're sick of it. It sickens us. We are sick of it. And that sickness is taking many forms.
Mm-hmm.
And the sickness is causing the desire for wellness. And that is the first phase of reconnecting the wires in each heart, so that when the energy begins, our hearts are ready. ready to receive, ready to be well.
Are there any other messages or any other healing, anything else that wants to take place, anything that wants to come through before we close this session?
Asking that I put my hands on my throat.
You put your hands on your throat, sorry?
Yeah, they asked that I put my hands on my throat and affirm that everything that comes from heart through my voice carries the vibration and the codes of that geometry, and that they just wanted me to understand that one of the reasons I've been afraid to use my voice is that I've been so overwhelmed by the power of that geometry, and that was actually very wise. And that as that geometry becomes more ready to be deployed, for lack of a better word, that now what comes through me at that vibration will actually be understood so much better, so that not to worry that I wasn't feeling able to express, because Dr. King would say, I'm always on time, and that it's closer and closer to the time when what comes through is a direct transmission. It's not even, it doesn't have anything to do with the words, that this geometry is going to create its own language, its own way of expression, its energy. And that's all that's what I'm here to communicate. So I can just, I can appreciate and love and respect the intelligence itself that is self-regulating, and that's serving Gaia always. And that's I just wanted to be, yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Is there anything else?
Thank you. I'm complete.
Wonderful.
This is complete.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I just want to send my love and gratitude to everybody who's taken part in this session. I'll leave the information that we have received and all of the healing.